Welcome everybody. On today's training, I just want to show you some technique and something you have to know about Wing Chun so that it can help you in know more about Wing Chun and to go deep in Wing Chun. And this explanation is going to help you a lot in let your Wing Chun be more superlative, right? So now on your Wing Chun, so all the Wing Chun stand from here, and you can stand from here. You can stand like this or like this. So that is your stance, your stance. So and watch how I stand. So let your body straight right here. Let your body balance straight right here, so that you can take any move whenever you want to take that move. So that is not where we are going. So what I just want to explain on this scenario is like I want to show you why your Wing Chuner have to be more sensitive. So you have to, and for you to be more sensitive on every move on your opponent, right? So you have to first of all let your mind be calm and focus on your opponent attack, right? So that will let you notice whenever any move come out from your opponent. So and you have to respond quickly. So that is why you have to be sensitive. So for you to be sensitive is just like you trigger yourself, like you ready yourself for any attack. So that is why I always say that don't arrange your fist just anyhow. If you arrange your fist and you are not well prepared, so that will lead to your downfall, and your opponent can easily take that privilege to finish you off quickly at a glance. So right, so you are on your stance right here. So that means you have already triggered your body. You have already ready for your opponent. So that is why you have to be sensitive of any move that you see. So any move you see coming out of your opponent, act quickly. So right here. So you want to use anything to punch me. So that is that. So that is what we call Wing Chun sensitivity. So you have to be sensitive on any attack your opponent want to use, right? So I hope you can see that. So he want to use that punch right here. I go here to deflect this punch, to let this punch be powerless, to render this punch powerless, and I go for my attack, right? So you have to sense your opponent quickly. So once, because the reason why I said you have to sense your opponent right here is that once you are on your stance and you watch the distance between you on your and your opponent, right? So just know it in your mind that your opponent can attack you at any time, because you have already tell him that you are ready by arranging your fist, right? Like this. So that's that. sorry, 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 sorry. So that is that about that. So that this is not what we call rehearsal. So this is how your opponent is going to attack you. So unknowing to you, but if you are too sensitive, if you are sensitive enough, you are going to notice your opponent attack. And one another thing I want to teach you on this scenario is that once you punch, so like this, your hand is like this, and your opponent want to use second hand, right? You have to sense him from this punch, from this position. You have to sense your opponent move from this position, so that you will be able to deflect the second hand, right? Like this. So that is that. This is where I am, and my opponent punch. I use land chow like this. So and I use at the same time I use my my chopping hand, right, to chop his nose off, so I can easily punch him right here. So that is what I just use on that scenario. So you have to sense even if you relate with your opponent and your opponent want to punch right here, you can easily sense him. So you have to sense him, and by that you have to follow your mind. So let your mind flow with your move, right? So it will let your attack or your thing be more supreme and more dynamic on your opponent, and it will help you in sensing your opponent. It will help you in sensitivity training, right, on Wing Chun. So you have to sense your opponent, right? So that is what Wing Chun is all about. And your opponent use the second punch. So that is that. So that is that. sorry. So this is true form of wing chun, sorry, because he don't plan for that. And I just show you that some people usually comment that this is, you just like you rehearse, you have already rehearsed what you want to do. So and I am doing this to show you that we don't rehearse what we are doing. So you have to sense your opponent's move so that you can get your opponent next move easily. So that is that about that. So if you have not yet subscribed to my YouTube channel, do that now so that you won't miss interesting video like this on my page. And if you want to join my personal online training, in which I'm going to teach you everything in full details, ask for it at the comment section, and I'll be right here to tell you how you can join my personal online training, in which I'm going to teach you everything in full details, step by step, in a way that you are going to understand it. And you will get access on asking me any video on anything. Even if I send you any video that is not clear enough, you can easily come back to me, ask me a question, and I will do another video to reveal the thing that is very difficult for you to see, to understand at the time I send you the video. So I'm going to redo the video to explain more better in a way that you are going to get it right. So that is that about that. Subscribe, keep on liking, keep on subscribing, and keep on sharing. Peace out.